Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a video about how to accumulate Stardust. There's quite a few ways to do it, so just wanted to do a quick informational advice video. If you're trying to accumulate a bunch of Stardust, here's some good ways to do it. Number one is definitely the GBL events like Spotlight Hours with 2 times Stardust per catch. There's other bonus events that will give you Stardust. The 7-day streak of catching a Pokemon, which you'll see a short video of how I start my day on the 7th day streak. You can stacking tasks or just completing tasks that reward Stardust. Use a star piece on most of these so you can multiply it by 1.5. Catching Pokemon, of course, the number one way. It's the easiest way. I mean, get Stardust for every Pokemon you catch. Some Pokemon will give you more Stardust per catch. For instance, Audino, Sableye. So knowing which Pokemon give more Stardust per catch is good to know. There's a list, you can go online and check it. There's a good about 10, 15 different Pokemon you can catch. And if you have a star piece going, well, there you go. You can multiply it. Feeding berries to Pokemon at gyms. Again, there's a short little video that shows this. Egg hatching. A lot of people I know don't like hatching eggs. But again, if you have a bunch of eggs and you like to walk, eggs actually give a lot of Stardust. If you're hatching 10s and 12s, there will be a screenshot at the end of this video that shows you how much Stardust you can get per egg. What type of egg. Opening gifts, small amount of Stardust, but if you do your 25, I think every gift you open gives you Stardust. I'm not 100% sure, but most of them will. I think it's about 100 Stardust per gift, so you could get up to about 2,500 Stardust. Finding grunts, go rocket leaders, raids, other ways to gain Stardust. Your first trainer battle of the day, you get 300. Sometimes I've seen 600. I'm not sure if that's because of the star piece or what. So again, like I said, in the video you'll see how I start my day on the 7th day streak and how much Stardust I've gained just for doing maybe like 5-10 minutes of the day. Routes. A lot of people will probably forget about this because people hate routes. I know they do, but doing routes is another great way to earning Stardust because you can do the route over and over and it will always reward you with some kind of rewards, and I'm pretty sure Stardust is always in there. And the higher it is, like you can get to bronze, silver, gold, the higher the ranking of that route, I think you just get more experience, not Stardust, but you do get Stardust on routes as well. So if you have a short route and you're already walking trying to hatch eggs, do a route, hatch the eggs at the same time, and maybe even have a star piece going. I think it might 1.5 times it. So great ways to earning Stardust. And then, number 12, just be aware on who you're leveling up. Maybe don't waste your Stardust on one wanted Pokemon, or be careful on who you're powering up, because the next Pokemon you get might be the Hundo, or maybe you're leveling up the wrong Pokemon for a league that you're using them in battle, and then you realize it wasn't who you wanted, or it's not performing very well. So, all great ways to earn Stardust. Check out the rest of the video for more visual effects. See it visually happening. So, there you go. A couple different ways to earn Stardust. Hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully you accumulate Stardust a little bit quicker now. The number one way to gain Stardust is probably through GBL. As you can see here, I've actually done a 5-win streak. So you can see for the first reward, 3,400 Stardust. For the last reward, almost 7,000 Stardust. And then, of course, you have these extra rewards, rare candies, berries, whatever it is. And then you have your catch reward. So let's go ahead and check to see what it is. Alright, nothing that great. And then after collecting all your rewards, then you can do the claim rank rewards, which also rewards you with more Stardust. Look at that, 4,600 Stardust. So as you can see here, I gained almost, 11,000, almost 15,000 Stardust in just doing 5 battles. And you actually don't have to win any of the battles, and as you saw when you did the claim rank rewards, you still get like 3,000 Stardust per round of 5 battles. So you can also use a star piece before accepting those to, get the increase of 1.5, and you can stack it with, at the beginning of each season, they give you a ticket for the Go Battle League timed research. As you can see here, I've completed 3 other tasks here that I can get another 3,000 Stardust. Again, if you had used a star piece beforehand, these would be multiplied. I believe so. I think they get multiplied. I'm not exactly sure. But, like I said, you could stack all these, and then look at that. Another, what was it? 10, 20,000 Stardust. And once again, at the very end, the final reward is another 5,000 Stardust. So you can see that the Go Battle League is probably the #1 way to gain Stardust. The 6th way to earn Stardust is by feeding berries to Pokemon at gyms, as you can see here. So in the top right corner, you can see you get 30 Stardust per berry. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And as you can see, you can only do 10 per Pokemon. And every time, like I said, you can do it to each Pokemon in the gym for 30 Stardust apiece. I don't think it matters which berry you feed them, but let's go ahead and check. Nope, 30 Stardust for Goldenraz, and for Silver, also 30 Stardust. So yeah, I can feed each of these Pokemon up to 10 times and get 30 Stardust for a total of 300 Stardust per Pokemon. If the gym is full and it has 6, well, there you go. You do the math. I think it's 1,800. So you can get 1,800 Stardust by feeding every Pokemon at a gym 10 times with 30 Stardust per berry. Alright, another good way of getting Stardust. Number 7, I would probably put that on the list. It's not very high, not the best way, but if you do a lot of walking, it can be very beneficial if you're trying to gather Stardust. And right here, I'll show you why. So we got the first 5-kilometer egg, and it gave me about 1,000 Stardust. The second one, and looks like another 1,100 Stardust. So as you can see, hatching eggs does give Stardust. And then after this clip, I will show you a little bit of a list of the amount of Stardust you can get per egg, and depending on the kilometer of the egg, 2, 5, 10, 7s, 12s. 12s, of course, will give you more Stardust per hatch. But you'll see the list and you can decide on yourself. But like I said, if you don't do a lot of walking, you don't like egg hatching, then this is probably on the bottom of your list. You could just skip it altogether. But it is a way to gain Stardust.